Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Karting North East, Warden Law and Finals Day here at Event 8 of the 2021 Wera Tools Motorsport UK British Kart Championship. We have 7 races left to go. It's starting with the first of today's finals. It is going to be Minimax. My name's Henry Baudet, and joining me, as always, is Anthony Jordan. Anthony, the sun is shining. And we are about to go racing. You're looking at Ethan Jeff Hall on your screen there, and his mechanic, Lee Taylor. Almost a full house in kart mechanic bingo. He's got the apron with the strawberry logo on it, but he's missing a pair of brightly coloured trainers and an earpiece,
sunglasses.
And sunglasses. But there we go.
And the team shorts.
And the team shorts. The poor effort there. Poor effort. But Ethan Jeff Hall starting on the outside of the front row of the grid for the Minimax final. Came into today with a 23-point lead over Scott Marsh in the championship standings, and increased that by 1 or 2 in the pre-final. But 15 minutes plus 1 lap. A big hello and welcome to everybody here at the circuit. A big hello and welcome to everybody watching the stream on the Alpha Live YouTube channel, on the British Kart Championships Facebook page, on motorsport.tv, and wherever you are in the world, hello, welcome to sunny Sunderland in the northeast of England. We are about to get, what's the time? 1:46. The first race out is due in any moment now is the answer. 24 Minimax drivers. This is the penultimate round of this season. After this event, Anthony, we are going to be going to PF International for 2 events, events 9 and 10. The last round of the championship for every class in the British Championships, IARMY, TKM, Honda, Rotax and Bambino, the KZ2. They've got 1 race in 2021 to go. That will be a little bit later on, the last race of today. It's going to be a very, very exciting day on this very fast and flowing circuit. Now, sun-drenched circuit, has to be said. Who is going to emerge victorious?
Well, that is going to be the question. Engines fire up then for Minimax, the first final of the day. And let's have a look then at how they're going to be starting for the first final. Henry, take us through it, sir.
Ewan Charman for Argenti Motorsport starts on pole position alongside championship leader Ethan Jeff Hall. Blake Ticehurst, the British Open champion, and Reg Hayward from Coles Racing start on row number 2.
Row 3, Callum Goshen, Chase Fernandez rounding out that row, with Josh Camp and Scott Marsh rounding out row 4.
Row number 5, we'll see Harrison Crowther and Ben Crossley round out the top 10 ahead of Adam Wooden and Mikey Walker.
Thomas Straubin and Thomas Behrman rounding out row number 7, with William Ray and Freddie Worlock on row 8.
Row 9, Mackenzie Douglas and Levi Earl. From Germany, Oliver Sander and Aaron Fool on row number 10.
Joe Anderson and Charles Green with blue hair, but we'll find that out later on row number 11, with Ollie Wise and Freddie Housley rounding out that grid.
So, 15 minutes, the longest race of the weekend for these Minimax drivers. The sunniest conditions. They come into the tram line. Can Ethan Jeff Hall make it 4 wins from 5 finals? We're going to find out. Lights are off. We're off and racing. And it's Ewan Charman with a big lead into turn number 1. Round the outside goes Ethan Jeff Hall. He tucks back into second place. They're all through turn number 2 cleanly and into the dogleg at turn number 3, and now we've got a spinner in the middle of the pack there. That's the number 16 car of Joe Anderson, it looks like, going over the grass, but Argenti Motorsport has the race lead with number 42 Ewan Charman.
There we go then, good start then from Minimax for their final, race 21 of the weekend. And like we say, Charman leading the way at the moment. Jeff Hall still there in second place. And again, just an absolute line of sight. A little bit of bumping and barging there as Chase Fernandez goes through, gets rid of Scott Marsh out of the way, and they move up a position. But 14 minutes to go as they round that final corner, back over the start-finish line. There's the order as we go 4 wide.
Scott Marsh there trying to defend a position. He started back down after a poor pre-final this morning. Marsh starting down on the 4th row of the grid. He's crossed the line down in 9th place. The driver second in the championship, so he's losing ground to Ethan Jeff Hall at the moment. But Ewan Charman leads, Jeff Hall in second. And which Coles racing kart is that? That's the O-plate of Ticehurst in third position. A quick rundown. So Jeff Hall won the opening round at Clay Pigeon and the second round at Mansell Raceway. Reg Haywood was the winner of round 3 at Wilton Mill, and then the second half of the doubleheader went to Ethan Jeff Hall at Wilton Mill. Callum Ghost running a bit wide, and Jeff Hall takes the lead of this race. Well, a 4th win for Ethan Jeff Hall today would tie him with Archie Kitching on the all-time Motorsport UK British Kart Championship Minimax winners list.
Will indeed, and will he go through? And there, down the inside, Chase Fernandez gets that move done, gets past the O-plate of Ticehurst, moves up into P3. It's all now starting to kick off in this area here as Reg Haywood gets forced out wide slightly there from his teammate. I believe that was Harrison Crowther going through.
Yeah, Crowther saying to me earlier on that he just didn't get his head together in qualifying and then had a few mistakes in the first heat, so he's coming from the back. But he did say after we had Crowther's specialist manoeuvre position at Wilton Mill, he's got another place in mind where he thinks he can make some really big passes at turn number 3 in this race, which will be coming into dogleg there. So this will be, oh, that's like gasworks here, and I do apologise, but turn 3, the dog leg, is where Harrison Crowther thinks he might be able to spring a surprise or two in the number 7 kart. We shall watch. 12 minutes plus change to go. Harry Frio saying good luck to Ewan and Reggie, Ewan Charman and Reg Haywood on the live chat, as we see Chase Fernandez up to the 3rd place. Chase Fernandez, 2 podium finishes in the last 3 finals for the number 9 division motorsport driver, but hasn't yet stepped on the top step of the podium. Will that change? There's Haywood in the all-white number 37 Coles racing machine, chasing his teammate Harrison Crowther, but Ewan Charman is not allowing Ethan Jeff Hall to get away. Now, Ewan Charman, he's won several rounds of the British Championship as a Honda Cadet driver, but none yet as a Minimax driver. In fact, he hasn't stepped on the podium. Argenti Motorsport have not had a Minimax podium in the British Motorsport Champion, in the British Kart Championship just yet.
No, they haven't. So you know, it's been one of the. It's a tough class, isn't it, Minimax? So you know they've got to really work hard and get it through. And you know, seeing this race, this final race here at Warden Law underway. Finally, you know, the finals are where it's all going to be happening, and there's going to be a change for the lead as Charman goes through, and also, oh look at that, Chase Fernandez goes through as well. Oh, actually, so does Blake Ticehurst. There we go. So 3 of them go through, and changes all the way through this field. So there we go. So Ethan Jeff Hall now back into P4, and that seems to be a favourite move through turn 1, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like a corner that a move can be done quite easily, but when they do it, you know, you lose 3 or 4 places in one go. But
I mean, yeah. 4 wins today. That'll be his 5th overall win in the British Championship, and that would tie him with the likes of Kian Berta, Zach Oates, Vinnie Phillips, Guy Cunnington, Mitchell Gibbons, Clayton Ravenscroft and Henry Ayres in a tie for 4th on the all-time winners list.
More changes.
He's got a little bit of way to go to get that back now.
He has indeed. More changes happening then. Reg Haywood gets up now into P4. Chase Fernandez back down into P5 now. Ethan Jeff Hall's back into 3rd place as well, but a breakaway from the top 2, cleared by about 0.3 of a second. Charman from Ticehurst at the moment, the 42 and the O-plate, leading the way. 10 minutes plus that 1 additional lap. We've lost 5 minutes of this race already. Still all 24 karts running at the moment. And in terms of championship points, with the positions how they are at the moment, Chase Fernandez has put himself up into 4th place now with 722. Moving Harrison Crowther down with his 720 points.
Yeah, so at the moment, Ethan Jeff Hall, 791 points, leads Scott Marsh with 755. Marsh is just 1 point ahead of Ewan Charman at 754 points. Then another 30-point gap back to Chase Fernandez in 4th and Harrison Crowther in 5th. So really, I mean, well, Ethan Jeff Hall, he's got to just keep it smooth. Scott Marsh needs to do something spectacular, although he hasn't really had the pace all weekend. Today, yesterday he was very quick, but today, Marsh in the number 47, Dan Holland-Kite, who just see flashing across the screen, he is still down in 9th position. But that's only 2.5 seconds off the race lead. It's very, very tight. And there comes the number 21 kart of Thomas Straub, the Belgian driver for Strawberry Racing, making a move.
It was indeed. Good moves there all the way through this pack with 9 minutes to go then. as, again, they go over those curbs. You just saw earlier on as well in the lap through Dogleg, Mackenzie Douglas clouting that inside curb and sending his car up into the sky. But again, it just shows if you do hit those curbs wrong, it does get painful for the drivers.
You were going to say it do get painful. It do.
It do get painful.
It do get painful. It do.
It do.
Other regional accents are available.
They are indeed.
But here comes Blake Ticehurst, the O-plate. Now, last year, Ticehurst and Charman were Honda Cadet teammates for Ambition Motorsport. There were different teams. They say, oh, Scott Marsh gets shuffled wide, and he's lost several more positions. That's not going to help Marsh. Just getting eased wide going into the dog leg there, and that will put Marsh behind Harrison Crowder. It'll put him behind Mikey Walker and Thomas Behrman as well.
Yeah, well, indeed. So 8 minutes to go then as they go through, and again, just still absolutely line of stern. Move here, though, for second place. Ethan Jeff Hall then makes that move done through the Gasworks hairpin, gets that job done nicely. Charman now down into P3. Ticehurst leading this race now. The O-plate, obviously won here a few weeks ago. Yep, the O-plate, you know, back showing him why he won that O-plate, leading this Minimax final. As they go through. Now, who's that in fourth place? Reg Hayward. Now, he's had a good old race so far. He's managed to break away from the main pack as well and is hunting down these top three. And with them changing positions, chopping and changing, you know, he is starting to close in. Ethan Jeff Hall sets the fastest lap of the race as well. He can't really maintain that momentum at the moment because, of course, now he's right behind Ticehurst now. They're absolutely line astern. So any mistake, any sign of weakness, and that you'll see a lunge from any one of these three drivers. Into Gasworks they go.
Yep.
No lunges there.
I wonder if we see Ethan Jeff Hall and Ewan Charman sort of looking over their shoulder. They won't want fourth place driver number 37, Reg Hayward, to catch them. So let's look at the lap times. Well, last lap, Ethan Jeff Hall, 52.31. They're all lost a couple of tenths this lap. Here goes Ethan Jeff Hall for the race lead. Ticehurst doesn't fight it. Still got 7 minutes to go. Side by side briefly for Ewan Charman. Smart move there through Brian's Bend. Brian, named after Warden Law karting, member of the karting firmament up here. Brian Hornby, who's only passed away. Charman ducked back in. He didn't want to go side by side through turn two because that would have slowed them both down and given Ethan Jeff Hall a bigger lead. It
would have, and you know, again, like you say, smart driving from these guys as they go through. Again, the back chicane, and you're just seeing there, Hayward, he is starting to close in now. He is part of this group, so he is there with them now as they go through. So again, he will be part of these battles, and trust me when I say Reg Hayward will go for a move if he sees one open up for him.
Apart from Ethan Jeff Hall, Reg Hayward is the only driver to have won a final this year.
Yeah.
You know, so he has got plenty to move, even though he's over the weight limit. You know, that's why he's got no graphics on his kart. There comes Ewan Charman on his former teammate Blake Ticehurst. And behind them, that is Adam Wooden having to defend from Callum Ghosh. Ghosh in the number 88 is having a storming weekend so far, but he's getting involved there with the number 87 of Thomas Behrman, wheel-to-wheel contact. That was just in front of the number 32 of Mikey Walker. Now Chase Fernandez has dropped back to 10th. Strowman runs 11th, then it's Ben Crossley in 12th. Mackenzie Douglas is 13th, Levi Earl 14th, and Freddie Housley up 9 places to 15th. For Sam Pollock Racing. Scott Marsh has dropped back to 16th place, so there's something amiss with Marsh's number 47 kart. Aaron Fall, William Ray, Ollie Wise, Freddie Worlock, Charles Green, Oliver Sander, Joe Anderson and Josh Camp are the remaining runners. Well, that's the remaining order. All 24 drivers still running as Behrman gets a warning flag for that clash of wheels with Callum Ghosh.
All flaps up on the radiators as they cross the line now. Everyone trying to cool those engines down. I think they've got themselves into a position now, and I feel like it's just going to be follow the leader until about maybe a minute to go. And
or not.
Reg Hayward down the inside of St John's gets that move done. Ticehurst down into P4, and now it's changing at the front. And now the four there have now broken away into 2 packs of 2 after that move. But again, expected to close up once more as they go through. But I reckon Jeff Hall and Charman at this moment are probably going to work together. As I say that, no. Charman, he thought of lunging there, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a thought. He had a think about it.
He certainly did think about it.
He thought about it briefly, but then fell back into line. And you can see that Ethan Jeff Hall, he's not taking the. He was sort of dawdling around in the middle of the racetrack, then coming into paddock. He didn't take he didn't defend, but he didn't take the full racing line. Now that will back him and Charman up into Hayward and Crowther. And Ticehurst. Crowther is 1.8 seconds behind this battle in 5th position. And I said Crowther, he said he's got that in place in mind for a couple of Crowther specials. And there goes Ewan Charman into Senna 2, takes the lead of this race, and Reg Hayward following through into P2. Ethan Jeff Hall down to 3rd, but critically still comfortably clear of his nearest title rival. What Ethan Jeff Hall doesn't want to do, though, Anthony, is get involved in any accidents that could give him a time penalty, or even get him excluded, which would mean that he would get 0 points and have to carry that on his tally.
Yes.
He's got to be mindful of that.
Yeah, you got to be careful, haven't you? With 3 minutes to go, points table has changed around a little bit more now. So Ewan Charman's moved up into 2nd place on the points now, 754 points now, moving Scott Marsh with his 748 down into P3. Reg Hayward unable to, well, he's a point clear now, he is, from Crowther with 723 from 722. So Reg, if he can get that race lead from that one, he can get up into 4th place in that one, and that helps his lead, it helps his championship potential here.
Yep, through the Gasworks hairpin, into the horseshoe they go. Hard on the brakes, Charman. That horseshoe section, it tightens and tightens and tightens, and then they've got to double back on themselves for Paddock bend, and then they're out onto the main straight. You can see Crowther in the number 7 kart in 5th position, then it's Wooden in the number 49 in 6th. Mikey Walker is 7th, Behrman 8th, Ghosh 9th, Fernandez 10th. It's still 2.5 minutes to go, a 4-kart train for the race lead. There comes Reg Hayward at the inside of Ewan Charman and takes over the race lead. And Ethan Jeff Hall follows him through, and so does Blake Ticehurst. Well, Charman gets shuffled from 1st to 4th, and now Ethan Jeff Hall goes to the lead. And it's Hayward's turn to get shuffled back. He goes from 1st to 3rd. So the drivers have started this lap 1st and 2nd, and now at the back of this lead train.
Well, I've got to say, great driving from these top 4, because you say they're all chopping and changing very fast, but all clean. You know, it's absolutely side by side. Fantastic stuff from these drivers. It is allowing, obviously, the groups behind to now close back in, because Harrison Crowther, that number 7, you can just see there coming into shots, starting to close in as well. So he can see this group up ahead, and he's just, yes, I would like some of that, please, yes.
Yes. And behind that, behind Crowther, you've got the pink and purple attack of the combined KR Sport and Vision Motorsport. There's 2 KR Sport karts and 4 Vision Motorsport karts, all following Crowther. A multicoloured rainbow at the front of the field now, but can Ethan Jeff Hall hold on? 1 minute 15 seconds to go. He's dropped back to 4th, he's fought his way back to the race lead. Blake Ticehurst, the O-plate, who currently sits 7th in the championship standings, is running in P2. Coles Racing, well, they're the most successful Minimax team. They've got 8 wins in the Minimax Championship since the start of 2019. Vision have got 3, Dan Holland have got 3, Strawberry Racing have got 3. So Coles will be wanting to increase their overall advantage over everybody else in Minimax. Well, Strawberry will be wanting to take win number 4, which would put them second, a clear second in the team's winning list for Minimax.
There you go. So with that timer slowly ticking down, 30 seconds to go then. And Scott Marsh setting the fastest lap of the race, currently in 15th place as they go through. And this battle's starting to intensify slightly, especially here, because now a new protagonist, Harrison Crowther's coming into play now. Tried to get down the inside of Ticehurst out of the Senna S's, but unfortunately couldn't quite do so. Tries again into Gasworks, again, can't do so. And Adam Wooden trying to get involved in this one as well. So one big group now at the front, as the last lap board will be out this time. Only just, though. Last lap board is out then. Who's going to take this Minimax final?
Jeff Hall leads them through turn number 1, now through Brian's Bend, out towards the dog leg. Reg Hayward, 3 kart lengths back, when Reg Hayward gets a little bit wide going into the dog leg. That's going to cost him time, and it possibly could cost him 2nd place. It is now Hayward has to defend 2nd from Ewan Charman. That has given Ethan Jeff Hall the green light to go. Jeff Hall is going to take another win, barring catastrophe. Oh, there's 3 wide. Oh, and up through the middle comes Callum Ghosh, and he jumps over the 2 karts, and that's Scott Marsh. Oh, the 2nd place driver of the championship, trying to sneak his way through, thread his way through the incident. But Ethan Jeff Hall, well, champions are made when they put themselves in the right place at the right time, and Ethan Jeff Hall was in the right place at the right time to avoid the incidents behind. He takes win number 4 on the Minimax season. Reg Hayward comes across the line in second, and Harrison Crowther finishes in third place. Ewan Charman just misses out on a first podium in Minimax, finishing in fourth place. Chase Fernandez comes home in fifth. Then it's Ben Crossley doing well to finish in sixth place. Blake Ticehurst in seventh. Freddie Housley in eighth. Great drive from Housley from last to eighth. Sam Pollitt Racing, well done, Freddie Housley. Adam Wooden is ninth. Levi Earl 10th. Thomas Strowman is 11th on his British Championship debut. Then it's Thomas Behrman 12th, Aaron Fall 13th, Scott Marsh is 14th, Mackenzie Douglas is 15th, followed by William Ray, Ollie Wise, Mikey Walker and Charles Green in 19th. Callum Ghosh, after that incident, rounds out the top 20, ahead of Freddie Worlock, Oliver Sander, Josh Camp and Joe Anderson. Oh, a very good, very, very good Minimax final. Anthony Jordan will be waiting to receive the winners and do a couple of interviews at the end of this one in the pit lane. There's the blue skies here in Karting North East. That's a great, great, great sight to see. Here come the contenders into the pit lane. There goes Ethan Jeff Hall under the watchful eye of Paul Klassen, Ernie Salmon and the scrutineering team here at Warden Law. We've got a little bit of time before, a good 10 minutes before the next race, which will be time for Anthony to get some thoughts from our leading contenders at the end of that one. And so please keep your comments coming in on the live stream, on the Alpha Live YouTube channel. It's always good to have, the audience participation. Good to see Kit Belofsky. We'll see Kit in a couple of weeks. He's tuning in. Say good luck to Ethan Jeff Hall. We'll see Kit out in Army Cadet at PFI in a few weeks' time. We've got a few other drivers there that we're going to see later on in the last two rounds in the IARMY X30 and TKM Championship finale at PF International. But there's a view of the start-finish straight. The karts have come into the pit lane. Anthony Jordan will be down there with our provisional winner. And, of course, all the results at the moment are provisional, pending scrutineering. So, but the provisional winner is Ethan Jeff Hall, Reg Hayward and Harrison Crowther. Harrison Crowther started the day badly yesterday, has made his way through. And, yeah, there's a few other there. There's, Deepdale Dreamer, a Preston North End fan. Saying well done to Thomas on his first win. That's Thomas Behrman. But Anthony Jordan has found our race winner in the paddock, and we're going to hear from Ethan Jeff Hall right about now.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Henry. Yes, we're down here. They're just coming off the weighbridge now. They're not actually here yet. They're procrastinating. They don't want to come from the weighbridge yet. They're coming down now. Ethan Jeff Hall coming down. Reg Hayward, I can just see, has just come off the scales as well. I tell you what, Ethan Jeff Hall has had such a fantastic race. He just ran over his foot. There we go. Ethan, kicking your car into place there. Come and chat to us. Come around this side. Let's get behind your car. But, well, what a final that was. You seem like you walked away with that one at the end of that one. It looked like hard work at the start, though, wasn't it? Talk us through how that race went for you.
Well, yeah, it was very difficult. At the start, there was a lot of battling, and I dropped down to third, and then caught the leaders back up. And then there was a bit of a battle, but we managed to stay on top and then defend, and we got a bit of a gap. And then that was race one.
Well, it's 4 final wins this season so far. It's been a great season. You're looking comfortable going into the final round at PFI. But here at Warden Law, you've enjoyed the weekend so far?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to say massive thanks to Lee Taylor, Strawberry Racing, Cream Racing Engines, and my family.
Excellent stuff. Well done on another race win, Ethan Jeff Hall.
Thank you.
Excellent. Let's chat to our second place man, who, again, it was a very tough race for Reg. Reg, your Coles Karts is here on second place, and you've come quite through. That was quite an interesting race from your point of view as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. Just got the last bit a bit wrong, to be honest. Yeah, just not defending on the night.
Well, you're still here. You got second place. A fantastic final still. But looking at the kart, like we were saying, no sticker kit on it. Now, Henry says it's because of the growth spurt and it's to save weight. What is the real reason you're not running a sticker kit?
I'm just too overweight.
It is to do with that?
You can really not afford to have sticker kit on. Like, we've got carbon fibre on it and that.
Yeah, you got lightweight chassis. You had a growth spurt, didn't you, in Minimax? So there we go. But yeah, so you really are shaving those grams anywhere off that one. But yeah, an absolutely great final for you. The sun's come out for you, and a great running here at Warden Law.
Thank you very much.
Excellent there. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Oh, my mum, my dad, my whole family, really.
Excellent, good stuff.
And my sponsor, Grandad.
And your sponsor, Grandad. Excellent. Thank you, sponsor, Grandad. Excellent. Well, that's Reg Hayward. Let's have a chat to our third place man who's coming down. Who's not the third, so it's not Ewan Charman. Who's coming into third place now? The number 7. Don't run over your foot. Oh, goodness me. Well, come forth, Mr. Crowther. Well, a final for you. Great results, sun shining. How do you feel?
Good. I think it was a good result considering we started 21st for the pre-final.
I think that's an excellent way of putting it. Yes, 21st on that one to come through. Great result, third place in the final. Like we're saying, Warden Law, it's a tricky circuit, it's a fast circuit. From your point of view, how did that feel?
It was quite hard to get through the pack in the pre-final because it's quite a hard overtaking spot. Overtaking a track to overtake. So, like, for instance, if it was Wilton, we'd probably got to like 5th or 6th in the pre-final.
Oh, well, excellent. Anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mum, my dad, my granddad, Adrian Coles, Ogden Racing Engines, and my sponsors.
Excellent stuff. Well, well done on a third place in Minimax here at Warden Law.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you to my young assistants by there. So we now move on to race order, and we'll do Minimax first, because I know that some of the mechanics have got a long way to get home. In Minimax, 24 drivers, but the top privateer at the end of the final was Charles Green. Who can't make it. We had a full 100% attendance record at Wilton Mill, but something to do with maybe that's in the middle of the country and this is not. Now on to the top rookie, all the way from Belgium, from Strawberry Racing, finishing 8th overall, Thomas Strauben. Well done.
Thank you.
Strauben?
Yeah.
Strauben. Thomas Strauben. Now on to the top 3. The top 3 covered by 2.52 seconds, finishing in 3rd place for Coles Racing, Harrison Crowther. Ooh, nearly lost the crash helmet there. Top 2 now. Well, he's going to have to find some extra room in his suitcase for another trophy. Finishing in 2nd, it's Reg Hayward. But your winner today, that is 4 wins out of 5 so far this year. Along with his winning mechanic, Lee Taylor, it's Ethan Jeff Hall. I know, it's all important. There we go, that's much better. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Your Minimax podium, everybody.